Nic Nemeth signed with WWE in 2004, shortly after a strong amateur wrestling background at Kent State University in high school. He adopted the ring name, Dolph Ziggler, in September 2008, and over the years amassed multiple championships and a reputation as a reliable performer on the main roster. By the time of his departure, he had spent nearly 2 decades with WWE. As time went on, several indicators suggested that Nemeth's status within WWE was shifting. While he continued to work on major shows, his positioning and role began to evolve, from title contender to more transitional roles. His last major championship run in WWE was the NXT Championship, which he captured in early 2023 but only held for a relatively short period. In interviews after his exit, Nemeth reflected that he sensed the bubble of his WWE run was closing. He felt that his window for achieving new heights outside WWE might be slipping by if he remained locked into a certain role. One of the most telling moments came when Nemeth publicly acknowledged that he asked WWE for his release. According to interviews, he sent several emails to WWE management indicating, in essence, "I have to move on." In one source he described that although he had time remaining on his contract, WWE graciously agreed to release him when the timing made sense for both parties. He explained that staying longer without a new peak felt less desirable than embarking on a fresh chapter elsewhere. In short, the impetus was internal, he wanted a different path. Nemeth's departure became official in September 2023, marking the end of a 19-year tenure with WWE. Reports at the time noted that WWE's major talent release tranche on September 21, 2023, included his name among several others. While the exact internal negotiations are private, the public narrative is that Nemeth's request for release was a key part of what transpired, not just an unexpected termination. From the available interviews and commentary, several motivations emerge. He felt he had already done so much in WWE and did not want to stagnate. He believed there were opportunities outside WWE where he could achieve new goals, e.g., world championships in other companies. He wanted to preserve his legacy and have control over his next chapter, rather than wait for WWE to determine his direction. In short, Nemeth saw this as a proactive career move, not just a forced one. Shortly after his WWE exit, Nemeth began appearing in other wrestling organizations, under his real name rather than the WWE character name. For example, he made his debut for TNA Wrestling, now known as Impact Wrestling, in early 2024. He also appeared in the Japanese promotion New Japan Pro Wrestling (NJPW) and other independent circuits. These moves aligned with his stated goal, to chase significant championships outside WWE, gain fresh experiences and reinvigorate his in-ring career. His release also reflects broader themes in WWE's management of long-term talent. Wrestlers who have been with the company for many years sometimes face the question of, what's next? When they are no longer being pushed toward the top tier as before. Contractual flexibility and release upon request is a mechanism WWE has used in recent years, allowing both sides to part ways when mutually beneficial. For the talent himself, securing the exit on chosen terms rather than being forced out unexpectedly can maintain goodwill and open future opportunities, which appears to be the case with Nemeth. Nic Nemeth's exit from WWE was not simply the end of a long run, it was the culmination of a strategic decision. Rather than waiting for his role to further diminish, he asked for release and moved into a phase where he could pursue fresh goals on his own terms. His story reminds us that in professional wrestling, longevity is prized, but reinvention can be equally important.